Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on another team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Wake Demon Deacons offense is on the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game.
Open runway ahead. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Duke's offense will get the ball for the first time. And you want to talk about dudes who can bring the heat off the edge, David? Both of these teams have somebody that can do just that.
That's so much fun. They get off the rock, and they get in the backfield and get to quarterbacks. Make them feel uncomfortable, get them to the ground. These guys change the way offenses are playing the game.
These offensive coordinators better help out their quarterback. These guys need to be double-teamed with tight ends and running backs. You let these guys go one-on-one, you're asking to get sacked.
Looking to pass. It's Hayden. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Blue Devils will hustle to the line. Takes it from the gun on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They'll line up for a second down play. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Back to the air one more time. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Dropping back, it's Hayden trying to get to it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, these plays are just so demoralizing for defenses. You did a good job. You got him in a 3rd and predictable situation. What does he do? Finds a way out of it, makes a big play. Now he's set up 1st and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls in.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Play action on 1st down. Now improvising. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hayden. Makes his connection. They make the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
Those passing yards.
After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Collins. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Blue Devils moving quickly to the line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling him 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs,
Duke get
nice
Joe
execution
Montana?
by this offense.
The Blue Devils will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for your quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away. That's one he'd like to have back.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Looking for the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback are smaller, and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Leaves it with the back. And the Demon Deacons have enough for the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They'll run it to the right side. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go right back to it. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down. The Demon Deacons look to do some damage in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
They'll give it to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Demon Dooks.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Liberty put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Flames had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He'll start this drive firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. It's Hayden. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. He's going to pass. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. He's looking to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, wow.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a
Hey, girl.
huge
See
gain
you.
if he could have squeezed it. And the Blue Devils will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one.
Alice, can you say Wake Forest?
And no shot at a return here. As
Can
the
you say
punt
go Wake
flies
Forest?
out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw, feeling some heat. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Off the play fake. He tosses one high
Terrible
deep down
throw.
the left side.
And on that third down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback and his intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
I don't have wide stack, guys.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter.
I don't have wide stack.
Time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And
At least the wide stack y'all run.
Rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
I'm shocked that I've held them to 7 points as good as they've been playing. So.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Give to the back. The Blue Devils get enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They're getting this guy lathered up.
Oh, no.
At the 40, there he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Blue Devils in the hurry up.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You could see the little misdirection by this offense. Fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge throw.
Looking to throw, it's Hayden. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup.
Has this dude had thrown an incompletion yet?
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Wake Forest has it back, and here
22 or 25. There you go. Thanks.
They were really aggressive.
Oh, yeah. Please give me this. Please give me this.
Time and put them in a tough spot.
Please don't sack.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. They'll try the run.
That ain't working.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And that pass is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To the air, it's Hayden. Working that left side now. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Running it back, it's Mays. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here, lead your offense.
It's been that way.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
He tries to take the top off, and it's picked off. Got some room to run. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
The Blue Devils racing to the line in a hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that ball is picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. The quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it.
All right.
Take the high
Good. So they're shutting down that
stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Second down coming up.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh,
are you kidding me?
This could change things. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that right there, probably the biggest play in this game so far. The offense has the lead, and they're just trying to run the football to run this clock out. But the defense able to knock it out, jump on it. Now all of a sudden, this game has a completely different feel.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Hayden. He finds his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Oh, sorry, girl.
He'll bring it back. It's Mays. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. This time, they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some.
Oh, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't hear a word that you're saying.
Some
What do you
signs
think?
of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wake Forest. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game.
Mike, to answer your question, I'm like the Jameis Winston of quarterback.
At this point now, you've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry.
Yeah, I'm the black
get
team,
some
buddy.
emotion, get some momentum on your side.
And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline and you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt, situational football is probably one of the most underrated, talked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the pass.
Wide open in the flat.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense set on first down. Quarterback checking off. Looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, wait! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. BYU is getting smoked, and even though this might seem surprising, I'm not sure the folks around that program feel that way. Something is up there in Provo. They're trailing by 14 to East Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It's third down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We're looking for a man. It's Hayden. He's got his man. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on.
Oh, wow.
Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late.
Alex, y'all need to figure this out.
And the Blue Devils will have it 1st and 10.
Alex, chill out, man.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Keep up them pass rushers, bringing them deep.
Alice,
that's what
chill
I'm
out.
doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. And he'll work his way out across the 10 to about the 12.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the rank upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.